Republic, thank you all for coming out on such a wonderful sunny day. It's a great joy to be with you all, not only as fellow activists, as fellow campaigners, as those who believe, some of us in independence, some of us in a different future for Scotland, but as people who fundamentally believe in democracy, in a true democracy based on people power. People who know that our head of state should be chosen by us the people, not born into a crown of privilege and power. I am a Republican and a Democrat. I believe that we should elect all of our leaders and that they should be accountable to the people they serve. Having an unelected head of state who reigns over subjects is incompatible with that belief in democracy. So there is a fundamental democratic deficit at the heart of British politics, at the heart of the British state. An unelected monarch in place purely by accident of birth, with the wealth and protections that centuries of privilege have produced. Such a person should never have a role to play in a democratic nation in the 21st century. Not in my name. That's why we are here today. We are here because we believe in a better Scotland, not just a greener Scotland, not just a fairer Scotland, but a fundamentally more democratic Scotland. And that means shaking off the chains of outdated institutions that hold us back. So let's say it plainly, a monarchy has no place in our democracy. The idea that one family should inherit status, wealth, power, and political influence simply because of birth is an insult to each and every one of us, to each and every child born in Scotland who grows up believing, as they should, that they are equal to their peers. And of course, monarchy is not a harmless institution that does wonders for our tourism industry. It is hierarchy, it is privilege, it is inequality. It is a constant reminder that all in this United Kingdom are not born equal. Some of them are born to rule over the rest of us. That is no democracy. Because we are not subjects, we are citizens. We are human beings, fundamentally equal to each and every one of us who stands here on Carlton Hill this afternoon. So we deserve a say in who represents us and at the very highest levels of public life, but also in our communities and neighbourhoods. That's what a republic means to me. That's what democracy means, and that's what I believe independence for Scotland must mean. An independent Scotland must be a democratic Scotland, not just in name, but in every structure of our society. So I say this to those in power, to those who would keep us in the throes of the monarchy, saying that's just the way things are. I will say this to them. We will not build a new nation on the old myths of the past, on those old myths of empire, class, and crowns. We can build a new nation on democracy with a written constitution through a democratic process that has us at its heart, us as citizens, where everyone has a right to say what they believe in, how they believe it, and who should represent them, who should lead them. That country based on democracy, on real participation, on local democracy, where political leaders are always elected through proportional means, with power accountable to the people. The people are power. We can build that Scotland together as equals. As a Green, I fight every day for a fairer economy, for climate justice, for the rights of workers, of migrants, and marginalised and minoritized groups. None of those struggles is separate to this one. It is one and the same struggle, because we cannot have environmental justice without democracy. We cannot have social justice while entrenched privilege sits at the heart of our parliaments and constitution. So let us be bold, let us be loud, let us say clearly and proudly, Scotland will be a republic of compassion, a republic of fairness, a republic where power flows not from wealth or bloodlines, but from the will of the people. And our movement is growing. The tide is turning. Friends, we will have our republic because we cannot be stopped. Let us go out after today and work for that better world, for that democratic world, for a Scottish republic. Thank you very much, everyone.